What? He's boxing.
So the first video of Errol Spence surfaced after the car crash, and he's looking great. He having a great time. He laughing, and like I told y'all, he already been back in the gym. According to Derek James, watch that video in the description box below, and I'm also leave the link for that video in particular in the comment section, where I told y'all Errol Spence, he possibly could return later spring like his friend stated previously. And obviously Manny Pacquiao is looking to return in the spring, and since they both don't have an upcoming fight and they both available, so that fight can possibly be next. It all depends on Errol Spence's health status, and more importantly, Manny Pacquiao, if he really wants to smoke at 41 years old. You got to keep in mind, Manny Pacquiao lost the most important fight of his career, which that loss in particular still haunts him till this day, more than the Marquez knockout, because it was the most important fight of his career, and is apparent because even though Floyd Mayweather retired a long time ago, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao steady calling him out. So the best way to avenge that loss or come as close as you can get is by fighting the truth Errol Spence. Is the closest Manny Pacquiao can ever get to avenging that loss, or even fighting a Terrence Crawford. However, since they both fight for PBC, Errol Spence have 2 straps, Manny Pacquiao got 1 strap, then they could unify in one of the biggest fights of the year. I mean, that's a mega fight. They could sell upward of 1 million to 2 million on pay-per-view. So it's just a no-brainer at this time. It all depends on Errol Spence's health status and Manny Pacquiao's willingness of stepping in the ring with the truth Errol Spence at 41 years old, which is a good 41 years old. I mean, Manny Pacquiao looked like he was 31 his last fight against the undefeated Keith Thurman, which was one of his biggest wins of his career. And we all know Manny Pacquiao had a Hall of Famer career. From all the great fights, the Keith Thurman fight actually stands out because Pacquiao was 40 years old defeating the Keith Thurman. However, can he actually defeat a Keith Thurman? Because he did it one time at 40, defeating a prime fighter like Keith Thurman who was undefeated. However, can he do it against the one and only, the truth, Errol Spence Jr.? So we'll see. I will keep y'all upgraded, but it's funny to me, a lot of people were saying that I'm reaching, saying that Errol Spence was doing great every time I reported on him, and they said Errol Spence will never fight again. And now look at him smiling today at all the haters and all the negative energy that was coming his way. So I'm glad Errol Spence is doing great. My prayers goes out to him, and hopefully, like I said time and time again, he will come out and come back stronger than ever. So alhamdulillah, at the end of the day, all praise go to Allah, and to be continued on the next episode of Akhi TV. But till then, y'all gotta subscribe below if y'all trying to get smart about them, and if you're trying to get dumb about a second, don't, and listen to these casual fans. And if you want to be part of the Akhi family, then click on the notification bell to get notified every time we post or go live on Split Decision. And just like Errol Spence Jr., we want all the smoke. However, if you just want to show up to Split Decision on Sundays live to show love to the Akhi family because you're part of the family, then it's my pleasure. So join us every Sunday. Is a boxing debate show. It's called Split Decision. And shout out to Lunatune for the funniest boxing memes. I will leave his IG link in the description box below. So keep it a G and follow my man, because he too part of the new media wave. And like I said, to be continued on the next episode of Akhi, however you want to say it, Migo for Filipinos. I don't know how y'all say it, but at the end of the day, peace, and we out.